time you came over here and sat down, ate dinner with these people, then took over their shit. How long did it take? They was here already.
Then got mad. Juneteenth is no more than celebrating the freedom of the treaty of peace and friendship.
So good morning, people.
1786 to 1886. That's all it was. I mean, 1883. And to this day, this is the longest treaty that still runs in the fucking world because Morocco is big. And people don't even know more. They're like, oh, Morocco's over here. No, Morocco.
I'm just sitting right here with my family.
Not corporation. Yeah. That's why I said that they told me to move the band back to being who that was. But you might as well school. He said, you could honestly, he said, everything you say, but absolutely, like,
I came to visit my mom, and every time I come visit my mom, it takes me back to a place, mentally and physically, and it makes me remember like a lot of my childhood memories and a lot of things that happened when I was a kid, and it makes me appreciate struggle. It makes me appreciate the struggle. It makes me appreciate everything I've been through. For example, I look at how my children are growing up now, and although they have a better life than I ever had, although they're in a better situation financially than I ever was, they won't ever experience not even a percentage of what I've experienced, which has allowed me to become the man, strong man that I am today. Everything I've been through as a young child was put in place for me to become the man that I am today, mentally and physically. And understanding that my children won't ever realize that, or they won't ever be able to witness that. Right? So I'm just sitting back thinking about like survival tactics, like when we didn't have food and it was just me and my 6 brothers and sisters, and we had to figure it out. Like survival tactics, like moms come home, yo, we don't got no food stamps this month, so I don't know what to tell y'all, shit like that. And I be thinking, like, if I tell my son right now that we ain't eating today, like ain't no food today, he'll probably kill himself. Like, don't get me wrong, my son's strong, but like he ain't built like that. He's strong, but he ain't built. He not built how we was built. He's smart and all that. He tell you about the planets, geometry, you feel me, algebra, all type of shit. But I don't think he know what it feel like to not eat for a week. Right? My son's smart as a bitch, but like, it's a difference between being smart and having survival skills. Right? Like, I can't tell my son, hey man, walk to the store and bring me some food back. I can't, like, man, that nigga will probably be on the bus somewhere. He don't even know where to go. I can't, like, he ate, right? He ate. And I think about when I was 8, I was damn near 30 at 8. I knew how to, man, I'm walking to the store getting groceries. I'm buying shit. I'm cooking. Nigga, I knew how to cook at 8. 8, we talking about 5. Your mom tell you, boy, you better go in there and get something to eat. Oh, shit, nigga, let's whip up some top ramen. Shit, fuck it. Nigga, I knew how to use the stove, the oven, all like 5, 4. You get what I'm saying? Like, I knew how to survive at a young age. Like, I'm talking about I knew how to survive. Like, oh, we ain't got no food? All right, nigga, we about to hit food for less. Nigga, I'm about to steal something. Like, I mean, it is what it is. We ain't got no food? What? 5-finger discount. Come on, nigga, we right at food for less. Still at plenty Lunchables. But the fact that I was 5 and even knew that, and knew where to go and how to get it at 5. So it's like, hey, Doge, you already know. Straight to the shopping center, nigga. Food for less, nigga. Lunchables. What? Let me tell you how to steal them. Boom. So you look, we was professional thieves. Let me tell you how we never get caught. So when you young and you walk in the store and you black, the cameras automatically get on you. We knew that. We was like John Wicks. We was like baby John Wicks. We walking there, we looking at our little peripherals. You know your peripheral, that side. We looking at our peripherals like, okay, camera 1 over there, camera 2 over there, or camera 3 over there. All right, cool. All right, boom. We was hitting real live bank heists at 5, right? Man, me, Chop. Yeah, Chop, don't lie. Come on in here. Me, Chop, nigga, L's, nigga. What? We bank heist. Fuck you, niggas. This was like a GTA mission. Boom. We hit the food for less and don't even steal nothing the first time. We just hit it to scope the cameras, right? We hit food for less. We like, all right, boom, camera right there. Boom, security guard right there in the front. All right, boom, Nick's check cashing over there to the left. All right, boom, they got plenty of cameras over there. All right, boom, the camera right here. Boom, the people upstairs in the back looking at all the cameras. We see them in the fake black window right there. Boom, all right, we got them. Boom, it's a camera on aisle 5 and aisle 7. Boom, 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 bam. All right, cool. The Lunchables over there on aisle 8. All right, cool, boom. Man, we was doing real live missions, bro. We 5. No, think about this. We're 5 years old. All right, boom. So this is what we do. We say, all right, you go left, right? When you go left and walk around the aisles, because if you walk around the aisles, they gonna think you stealing. So just go left and walk around the aisles and just act like you looking at stuff and holding on to toys and shit, and just walk around with the toys and make yourself look real suspicious. So now what they do the whole time, the camera's watching that one kid over there to the left. Boom, boom, boom. But he don't never steal nothing, right? He got money the whole time. We didn't hustle up $3 so he could buy a cap gun. So boom, he walking around with the toy. He walking around with the toy for about 30 minutes. He just walking back and forth, looking like he want to steal it, right? And we wade to the backside, pocketing all type of Lunchables. Wham, 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 wham. Wham, we was so hungry, we wasn't even pocketing them. We was eating them in the store. Fuck you mean? I ain't about to wait till I get home. You crazy. We got 4, 5 brothers and sisters. I ain't about to share none of this. You crazy. We eating it in the store. Fuck you mean? I'm a wham 2 of them, but I'm going to eat one here. So when I get back to the house, I already ate one. So if we got to share, you feel me? If we got to share, nigga, I'm already full. You feel me? I'm going to just eat extras. Wham. Well, we were eating plenty Lunchables in the store. So, boom, he finally go to the front. But mind you, by the time he get to the front, all the security's waiting on him because they think he about to steal, right? He goes straight to the register and buy it, right? So now all the security's flabbergasted, like, oh shit, we was in. Before you know it, man, we already out the store. We done went out the left door. He over there on the right. We out the left door. We back to the house. We was doing this at 5. This is the type of shit we was doing at 5. Look, y'all see my man on here, K-Doze? See my man on here. Doze, say hi, Doze, so they can all follow y'all. Follow. Say something, Doze. Come on. See my man, K-Doze? All right, I'm going to tell y'all about a story. So we probably was about 8, 9, possibly. You know, typical young niggas in Watts are like, hey, bro, you want to go swimming? Oh, yeah, let's go swimming. Right? So, nigga, we in the pool. You know, we humping. You feel me? Because we ain't go to the pool to swim. We went to the pool to hump. Fuck you talking about? Nigga don't go to no pool to swim. Nigga, I'm from the hood. Nigga, we going dunking and humping. Fuck you talking about? Well, so boom, we in the pool. We doing all our humpings. We humping plenty of girls in the pool. Hump. Wham, bam, bam. Right? Big humping. Right? Out of nowhere, we hearing all type of gunshots in the water. Wow. So boom, we so much of professional survivors in Watts. We swim under this shit was like on some real live, what you call it? Like a Navy SEAL type training. We 9 Navy SEAL. You know, we was already John Wicks at 5. So now we 9. So we Navy SEAling at 9. So boom, right? Man, they get the shooting. We dive under the water. Boom. Right? We swimming. Boom. Bullets flying by us, bro. Under the water. Doze in my lion, bro. This is a true story. The big homie Bolo got shot at the pool. Boom. We under the water. Bullets going by us. We swim and lean up against the wall, right? They shooting this way. Boom. We lean up against the wall, right? Right? We literally like got our nose out the water so we could breathe. Hey, nigga, they shoot. What? Right? But this how you know we was so much of gang member evolved children. We counted the gunshots. We like, oh man, that's a 4-5. Man, about 10 more shots, he'd be out. We was so trained to violence that we knew how many shots was left. Oh man, it's a 4-5. Man, he got about 8 left. Right? We wait till the last shot. Bah! All right, back to swimming. Yeah. We wait till the last shot to regularly schedule programming. This is the type of life. This is the type of life that a nigga had as a child. And I sit back and I think I'm like, yo, it was bad as fuck. But I would do it all over. I would do it again. That shit trained, like, growing up in the hood trained us at a level that y'all won't ever understand. when I see all of these other rich kids and all these Orange County niggas, and these niggas is mentally weak, bro. Like, they don't understand. They weak. Like, all these other kids is weak, bro. Yo, my son, bro. If I leave right now, if I just like say for instance, like something happens to me, forbid, right? I would say God forbid, but I'm gonna use another word, Horus forbid. We're gonna start changing our things. Osiris forbid, you feel me? Well, the Horus forbid something happened to me, but if something is to happen to me and his mama, and he was just in the wild, like, I'll be wondering, like, will his hood thing kick in, or will his Orange County stressed out thing kick in? Right? I'll be thinking about that, like, will his hood mentality kick in, or will his, like, Orange County mentality kick in of just doing drugs and just, oh, life is hard, I lost my parents, oh. I be thinking about that, like, will that kick in, or will his hood thing kick in? Like, nigga, on my dead mama and daddy, nigga ain't never tell me nothing, nigga, on my mom. I be wondering, like, which side he gonna take? Like, is he gonna take his real nigga side, or he gonna take his Orange County side? Like, cause I don't like, look, man, like, on some real shit, struggles is amazing. Like all the shit, like I be thinking about this shit, like, this nigga be drinking. He be like, we be at the store, he be like, yo, Dad, can you give me some alkaline water? I'd be like, man, we went to the store one time, this nigga was reading the back of the label, like, yo, Dad, this contains the fruit syrup and motherfucking glucose, glycerins and shit. And I was just like, that's all the good stuff, son. That is all that shit on the back, the big old words that you don't know none of the names of it. That's the good stuff. The fuck? He talking about it has a certain amounts of fructose corn syrup. Good, nigga, we need 99% of that. Levels, high blood pressure, plenty diabetes. Fuck you mean? You don't understand, bro. We used to, my nigga, do you remember Kool-Aid? Bro, nigga used to put half of the whole sugar in the Kool-Aid. Like if you had a regular pitcher size, at least the bottom of that much is sugar. Like that much. Like it's like that thick amount of sugar at the bottom. Fuck you talking about alcohol? Look, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, life was beautiful in the midst of it being hard. Now that I think about it, as fucked up as life was back then, I didn't have no worries. I remember one time, you know, this was before my career got kind of lit, when I was just still bluffing it for the gram, you know, because everybody be bluffing it. But in the earlier part of my career, you know, feel me, nigga, shit was kind of rough. You feel me, nigga? I was looking good on the gram, but shit, nigga, it was looking kind of rough. I remember one time, you know, I came in the house, told son, like, hey, son, you know what I'm saying, they might be coming to cut these lights off. My son gave me a look that he couldn't calculate it. Like, you ever tell a computer an answer and it start glitching? Cause you know he's smart, so normally his brain will calculate all type of possibilities. I told him they might be coming to cut the lights off. His brain couldn't calculate it. He was like, I'm like, son, they're coming to cut the lights off. He was like, he couldn't even fathom how that's possible. Like what? Like in his brain, I could tell what his brain was thinking. His brain was like, who I thought you were the guy. Like I thought like nobody could. Wait, who the fuck coming to cut the lights off? Them people, son. Who, Dad? The peoples. The waterman. You remember that, man? The waterman out there. You don't know about that waterman. He come with that big ass wrench, turn your water off. Put the lock on there so you can't turn it back. What? He didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
He said the lights. So guess what I told him, right? I said, you know, if they cut the lights off, ain't gonna be no more video games, no more computers, no more internet, no more Netflix, Each time I said a different thing, he broke down more. So I said, ain't gonna be no more video games. He was like, ain't gonna be no more internet. Ain't gonna be no more none of that. Ain't gonna be Netflix. Bro, every time I said one thing, he broke down like even more. And I was just sitting here thinking, I'm like, yeah, I feel like I'm doing a good job by raising him right and teaching him all the knowledge and all the consciousness and all the stuff, but am I? I think I'm about to go buy a project house. I'm about to go buy me a unit. Look, I think I got to go buy a project unit, man. My son got to see the other side. He got to see the other side. He got to at least go, Doze, we got to take the kids to Will Rogers at least once, though. We can't let them not go to Will Rogers, though. They can't not go to Ted Walker, though, at least once. They got at least one dip in the... Look, my nigga. Our pool was full of so many project niggas that we used to swim in 95% chlorine. Our pool, my nigga, we used to be in the pool. They just come pour chlorine right on top of your head. Nigga, goggles didn't even work. Nigga, you go underwater with goggles, nigga, your eyes still burning. Nigga, nope, goggles not gonna save you. Chlorine get through. What? Goggles not work. Nope. Go under, eyes burn. Automatic burn eyes. Not getting, nope, ain't. Those, tell them, those. Well, we got immune to the chlorine. Black people get immune to anything. Well, we got immune. Look, your shit be burning for about 2 hours because we used to stay in the pool from 12 o'clock all the way to like 8. Fuck you, me, bitch. And we used to go to the morning swim session. Fuck you talking about. What? Man,
Man, just keep letting it burn. Like, nigga, I'm trying to see some coochies and things under there. Nigga, you tried to see so much booty, you just skip past the burn. You be like, you know what? I know this shit gonna burn, but it's a girl over there. Goop. What? Eyes be red as hell. What? Look, it was so cold in the pool. One day I was drowning, right? I remember, who was the lifeguards? Rip, Tony, who else? I forgot my light-skinned boy with the ponytail used to do all the flips off the diving board. I forgot his name. Then the big Mexican nigga. Damn, I forgot his name. Daniel, I think. But boom, right? I remember I was low-key drowning because the homie Flip. The Flip was like a maniac. Flip used to drown us, right? This is the big homie. This is why I say the hood teach you how to be a Navy SEAL. So we used to jump off the diving board. Flip used to swim around in the deep end like a shark. Remind you, he black as a motherfucker. He looked like an orca. Flip really black. Like he like wave cap black. Like he was a black ass nigga with white ass teeth. He looked like an orca. Like an actual orca in the deep end. Right? So Flip used to just swim around in the deep end. Right? I swear to God, he used to just swim around. He didn't jump off the diving board. He wasn't there for girls or nothing. He just used to swim. This is one of our big homies. He used to just swim in the deep end. Like, just swim back and forth, right? Waiting for us to jump off the diving board so he could hold us underwater until we almost died. Good shit, Free Moore. Same to you, right? So one day it's me and Chop. Chop jump off that. We made a plan like, yo, Chop, you jump off the high dive, I jump off the low dive. You swim left, I swim. Remind you, this is my pack, Chop. Baby, these my pack members. We was Grand Theft Auto mission niggas. Chop, you jump off the high dive, you go left, I'm gonna go right. You feel me? I might land in the water before you because you jumped off the high dive, but when you get in, my nigga, go left. Right? So boom, Chop jump off, he go left, nigga. But you know, Chop did a fake. You know how you be jumping and then you kind of lose your balance so you don't jump? So Chop kind of lost his balance a little bit and he didn't jump, but I jumped. So I'm looking at the high dive, then I'm looking at Flip, he's sitting there laughing like, you know how SeaWorld they feed the orcas, but the orca head be out the water kind of smiling with his teeth showing a little bit, and it's just like, yeah, come on, right? Flip was sitting there waiting for me. I literally tried to climb back. You know, when you jump off, I was trying to climb back the way I jumped. So I'm trying to reach back up there. I fell in the water, right? Flip so much of an orca. Cause remind you, we was young, we knew how to swim, but we couldn't swim fast. It's a grown ass man. Right? So wham, he like a real live orca though. I'm out of here. Look, nigga, I'm doing breaststrokes and all that because I know how to swim. I'm doing everything Rip and all them taught me. I'm doing breaststroke. Flip so much of a nigga, he go all the way down to the bottom and then go by the wall. Like, so this the wall, right? So he go all the way down to the bottom and then come like this, but he under the water. I'm swimming on the top like this, right? I'm looking, but you know when you swimming, you looking back because you think he gonna be right behind you, right? So I'm swimming, I'm looking back, I'm like, all right, he ain't got me. I turned around, he was right here. Goop! Pushed me underwater, held under till you almost died. It's like he knew when you was about to die. Right? You went there, and right when you almost was about to die, he'll bring you up. Like, right, like you could literally feel your body leaving from your soul. Like you could feel it separating. You could feel it. I swear to God, he literally would let you up right when you was about to die. You get out the water, spitting up water and shit. But you be laughing though, because you know it's helping you. You know it's bad, but you know it. You be crying, laughing, all that at the same time. Like, he be in the water laughing, just waiting. Right? You know what? I be like, yo, child, let's go to the diving board again. This the type of niggas we was. Hey, let's go to the diving board again. You think we could get away? We were going again. Fuck you mean, nigga, I'm gonna try to... This shit became a motherfucking mission. Nigga, let's go again. Nigga, don't fake out on me this time. Right? So you know what I did? You know how I stopped... You know how I stopped Flip from drowning me? One time I seen him in the water, right? I said, you know what? I got something for his bitch ass. I jumped high as hell on the diving board. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Nigga, I was up there. I did a real live Liu Kang bicycle kick down. I tore his head up. Wham, 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 wham. What? Toe Flip head up. After that, we didn't see Flip in the deep end no more. Flip went, so he went down to the lower end and started nailing bitches. He went to the lower end after that. He was like, oh, these little niggas coming up with solutions. Oh, yep, that's enough. Like, who that? Oh. Bro, we had real live missions, man. We had, like, growing up, we had a lot of bullies. We had bullies in our world. R.I.P. to homie Kalo. Kalo was really a real life bully. Remember one time, Kalo took my bike and didn't take it. Do that make sense to y'all? You gotta be a different type of bully to take somebody's bike and not take it. Y'all probably like, Dave, what you talking about? You ever got forced to ride somebody somewhere? Man, ride me on the handlebars over here. Bob, I'm going somewhere. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you got to get home at a certain time. I don't give a fuck about your mama and all that, nigga. Fuck her. Yeah. Ride me over here. He get on your handlebars and he talking shit the whole way. Weird ass nigga. Dumb ass nigga. Ride a nigga on the handlebars because he told you to. Look at that. You weird. You like a real bitch. You just feeling all type of bad on the handlebars. You just... Yo, he was a real live bully. Like an actual real live bully. No, Debo stole the bike. Kalo could he'll put your bike on flat and tell you to ride him somewhere. Man, take the air out the tire and ride me over here. But why, Kalo? Man, I just want you to paddle hard. That don't make no sense. Man, just paddle. Man, nigga. If a nigga do that, you know, at one point in time, this was worse than a gun. I'd rather nigga shoot me than bank my shit. Fuck you be. Nigga pull out the gun. Man, what you gonna do with that? Nigga pull out one of these. Yep. A bank. There was one point in time in my life where getting banked was worse than getting shot. You can shoot me anywhere. I don't want to get banked. You crazy. Nigga, bank your shit. Wham! Nigga. Shit. Nigga, I ain't never want to get banked. You crazy. Nigga pull out a gun. Man, you ain't gonna shoot nobody with that. Nigga pull out the bank, nigga get the running for his. What? We had real live monsters. And I'd be like, yo, my son don't get this thing. My son don't even know how to fight. I remember one time I was like, hey son, man, if somebody do something to you, what you gonna do? Man, this nigga did something. I said, oh, you been playing too much Mortal Kombat. He did like a roll on the ground type of thing. Man, somebody gonna stomp you out. I had to literally show him, man, throw your shit up, man. He ain't about to be doing weird. He rolled on the ground and did like a nut punch or some shit, like some Johnny Cage type shit. I said, what do you think you is, Sonya Blade? He tried to do the Sonya thing, you know, where she do the handstand and grab you with the 2 feet and he tried to do that. You know the Sonya thing where she like flip over and grab you with the feet and slam. He tried to do that. I said, somebody gonna bank your stupid ass. Oh, you fuck around and get dropped. I had to teach him. I said, oh, come on, we going to the hood. You got to go catch your head up. So I took him to the projects. Come on, we going to the projects. He got to the projects, all the little homies was looking, oh, we about to knock his shit. He Orange County type nigga.
I'm saying me. Nothing changed. Now,
He Orange County type nigga, we about to bank his shit. He going to jumper, right? Lil homie already on his head. Man, where you from? He talk about, I don't know. I live in Orange County. He's so much of Orange County nigga. It didn't even register in his head of like what the nigga was saying. He thought, man, where you from? Irvine. Hey, you wanna play? Man, we ain't playing none of that. Man, where you from? Lil homies pressing all type of issues. My son's so much not in that world, it didn't even register they was about to press issues. It didn't even register. He thought it was like regular conversation. Right? So the little nigga did a bank thing to my homie. Like, nigga. And my son came and told me, said, oh, Dad, the kid acted like he was going to punch me. I said, hey, son, if you go back in that jumper, it might be war in there, so I'm warning you. He said, oh, it's okay. I said, look, don't go back in there because if a nigga load up a bank, another one coming. You go back in the jumper, all I hear is somebody crying. He get out the jumper, black eye, dummy black eye, little nigga looking. He daddy, right? So, you know, in my heart, I was mad. I'm like, damn, this nigga banked my son. I'm about to say something, right? And I walked up to the little nigga. Hey, man, why you hit my son? He, nigga, what you talking about? Nah, I'll bank your shit, too. I was like, oh, yeah, all right. Hey, baby. Yeah. You ready to go? I forgot we was in the hood. The little nigga's not scared of nothing. I bank your stupid ass too. What you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out why everybody knows the same shit. He get drunk and we don't know why he treats you like that when he get drunk. Everybody on the outside.
Little niggas ain't playing in the hood. What the fuck you thought? You thought you was finna come regulate something? Nigga, get your shit banked too. Shit, me and my son went home with a black eye. Anywho, I'm about to get up out of here. Just want to tell all y'all niggas, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the real fathers. If you ain't a real father, you ain't getting no happy Father's Day from me. Happy Father's Day to all the real fathers. Happy Father's Day to all the people of the world that are doing the right thing. Love y'all niggas. Stay up.